Hi everyone, how you guys doing? Michael Kears here. We're going to be talking about, struggling to get clients because you're so busy going above and beyond for your current clients and customers. You just don't have time to do it. So if you aren't familiar, just to tell you guys a little bit about me, my name is Michael Kears. I work with software and IT companies, and I help them get more clients with inbound and digital marketing. I've been in this industry as far as sales and marketing well over a decade, and I've been in the IT industry for about 4 or 5 years now. I started out doing project management consulting, and I noticed that a lot of these IT businesses, they like my skill set, they just lack the business, and they were always looking for a PM that can do business development. So this was a natural shift for me. It's been pretty cool. So today I'm going to give you guys some tips and techniques, some ninja things that you can do to really, take advantage of the little bit of time you do have to market your business and to get more clients. So, if you're like a lot of IT consulting firms and CEOs, your plate is full. It's very full. You got projects to run, you got a business to manage, your personal life. Sometimes there's just not enough time in the day. I get that. You guys have to meet with clients, review proposals, interview candidates for positions, discuss quarterly sales targets, and call your accountant at that. There's a lot of information out there about, what to do and how to do it. And I'm just going to give you guys some clear-cut answers and how you can really cut and maximize your effort. Because if you are not growing your business, and most of you guys know this, your business is declining. You really don't want to get caught in that mode where your ceiling is cut, because inflation occurs, prices change, competitors come into your business. So you always need to be maximizing, developing business, making sure that you have a pipeline full of qualified candidates. So the first thing I want to talk about is you want to create a schedule to write your blogs. And I suggest, if you don't have enough time because you are a small IT firm, you have great software, but you are ultimately the owner or the CEO who has to do the business development yourself, create a schedule to write at least one blog per week. Okay? Once you're able to do that, once you're able to build up a nice backlog of blogs, then what you want to do is you want to transfer those blogs into eBooks. Okay? And once you develop these blogs, you only need about 20 to 25 blog topics that you're going to discuss. And based on what type of software and IT that you do, you want to republish them, okay? Because everyone is not going to see those blogs every time that you post them, so you can essentially recycle them. And then you want to share them ideally on several different platforms and several different sites, specifically online. Even if you can, put them wherever your target market tends to be, whether it be newspapers, magazines, periodical journals. You want to make sure that you're getting those blogs out there. And then, like I said, you want to schedule a time to then create those blogs into a video format, similar to what I'm doing now. You want to, whether it be Periscope, Snapchat, wherever your target market may be. YouTube is a great way to find a medium that can host that, and then that you can republish that. All right? So that's the one thing you want to do. You want to definitely schedule some time, because if you don't make time for it, that time is just going to be filled up with other things that are counterproductive to you growing your business. You have to make it a constant. Next, you want to share your content published by your prospects. So, a lot of your ideal candidates, you should be familiar with them, what's going on in their business, where they're doing, what type of accolades that they receive. You want to set up RSS feeds for your particular clients. That way, anytime that you see what's going on in an organization, you can use that as an opportunity to reach out to them, whether it be by LinkedIn or by email or by sending something in the mail, direct mail. And you want to, just acknowledge that, and that is a way that you can build that relationship and really open the door to say, hey, I'm awesome. I understand what you're going through. You might want to take a look at what I have to offer. Maybe I can help you out. Another thing you want to do along these lines is subscribe to your local business book of lists. This is something that I do, and it's been extremely valuable. Your local book of lists, business of lists, will list all of the players in the industry in particular niches, and you can see which one is specifically jives with what you serve, and then you can get all types of contact information. It's just a great way to really nail down to figure out who is the ideal person that you need to talk to in their organization, and it helps you stay on top of what they have going on in their organization when they win awards and things like that. And then last, like I said, you want to reach out to prospects during those current events. So whether it be through their media posts that you see, the news, again, you really want to leverage these tools and use that as an opportunity to really build that relationship. Next is you want to get your entire agency to tweet, so to speak, or share their posts via social. This is leveraging your community, is leveraging your equity, which is your people, your workforce, your resources, your human resources. So you can use cool tools like Gaggle Amp. You Google that. It'll help make it easier for your employees to send those weekly tweets or to share those weekly posts on all types of medium. You can even gamify, your share posts. You can make a little contest. Whoever shares the most blogs or the most content throughout your organization, maybe you can give them some type of gift card or maybe give them some type of bonus. The return on investment is invaluable. And the reason why it works to have your employees share that information is because people tend to trust their friends that work in an organization more than the brand or even the CEO. The stats out there show that. So again, get your organization, get your network, your people, your mastermind, your resources to really be the individuals who are pushing that content out and sharing that with their network. Another strategy that you can use that's real helpful is you want to use your email signature to drive leads and engagement. This is something that you can start doing immediately. There's a great tool called Stamp. Google that Stamp, or check out my email signature. My email, by the way, is michael@michaelkierce.com. I utilize this to the fullest. I have a link to all of my social media sites, my Facebook fan page. I believe I need to add my Periscope to that as well now, since I've been leveraging that, and my YouTube as well. I have a link to my next webinar that is coming up, which will be June 28th, by the way, at 7 p.m. If you're interested, just email me. Again, my email address is michael@michaelkierce.com. That's KEARSE.com. I have a link to my actual webinar that will be hosting. I have my sales funnel starts from my email signature. So if individuals are interested in a free consultation on what I do, they can click that link and it'll take them right through where they can set up a time to speak with me. So you really want to leverage your email address. That's very, very powerful. When I reach out to a new prospect and they're like, oh, who's this guy? They'll see all of the fanciness in my email signature, and that can, like I said, it's the beginning of my sales funnel. If they click that link, it'll just snowball from there if they find value. Next is you want to use a link to your blog or your landing page when you are creating that email signature. I have that as well. And then you want to include, like I said, your latest webinars, your blogs, your client testimonials. If you're promoting a book that you wrote or an ebook, you can also use that as well. Sure that there are other email tools out there that you can use to create this, but Stamp has been really pretty helpful for me. And the next thing you want to do is you want to create a template for reaching out. My wife is calling me on my cell phone. You want to create a template that you can easily copy and paste when you're reaching out to prospects. It really cuts down on the time of putting messages together. You want to come up with something that is boiler template, but also can be customized to be personable. I have a couple of different ones that I use for my business. I save them on Google Drive or Evernote. That way, if I'm on different devices, I can add them easily. And you want to use what I call the KISS method. Is keep it short and sweet. Your messages should not be more than I would say 100 words or 50 words. You want to be short and to the point. especially if you're dealing with professional services, because individuals are busy and they have a lot of things to juggle. So when you have a chance to get in front of your audience, you always want to make sure that you're straight to the point and you're showing value. And you should also be reaching out to at least 5 prospects a day. And again, I understand that you guys are busy and this may sound like a lot, but if you take the time to really break this down into parts and you are actually scheduling a time to do this, you will see some great results. So again, if you see some value in this, or if you're watching this on any other site other than my website, go to michaelkearse.com. That's MichaelKearse.com, and there's a plethora of valuable information there. Also, if you're interested in learning more, you can visit that website and it'll take you through to how you can get some great information. And I'm also, again, as I said before, I'm hosting a free webinar at the end of the month. If you're interested in that, you can email me or click the link in my and below if you are watching this on my website. And also, if you're interested in the free training, you can check that out on my website as well. Some great information. So again, if you enjoyed this and if you're re-watching this as a periscoper, definitely give me some hearts and definitely share this with your network. I'm pretty sure they'll find some value in it. And I look forward to talking to you guys again in the future. Thanks.